Alright guys, so in this lesson we are going to put together everything that we've learned and create a project of our own. So I'm going to create a directory called project, and in project we are going to create a few files. So we are going to start by creating a product file. We'll create a basket file, alright, and we'll create a customer file. So we're going to make a project, and this project will be a customer adding items into a shopping basket. Okay, so we'll try and use all the skills that we've learned so far. Right, so the first thing we want to do is I'm going to create another file actually, main.rb. So this will be the main entrance into our project. Okay, so let's start by creating a product. So this will be a class, okay, called product. All right, so this is a very simple class. It will have an initialize, okay, initialize method. Okay, so a product has an ID, it has a name, and it has a price. Okay, that's simple as that. So we will then create instance variables to hold the ID. Okay, another instance variable to hold the name, and then a last one to hold the price. Brilliant. So have price. All right, so we also want to be able to access this from attribute readers. So we have a reader for ID, name, and price. Okay, so this is our product done. Very simple stuff. Right, so let's go on to customer. So we created a product. That's fine. So a customer will be will have very basic, very similar. So we would define our class customer, okay, capital C, and then customer will also have an initialize method. Okay, so we want first name and then last name. Okay, all right, so we have our instance variables to store the first name and the last name. Awesome. Right, we want attribute accessors. It could be attribute reader, but we'll just use accessor. I might decide to change a few things on the fly. So we have first name and we have last name. All right. I'm also going to add full name. So a full name would be a concatenation of first name and last name. So we're using everything that we've learned in this project. All right. Okay, so that's customers done. So we have one more. We have the basket to do. Okay. So when we create a basket, we want a basket to accept a customer as well as the initialize. So I'm going to say initialize. We're going to pass in an instance of a customer. Okay, we'll do this at some point through the main.rb. So here, I'm also going to have initialize an empty array for products. Okay, so a customer can add many products. So this will be that customer. All right. So this is an empty array for products, and this is a customer that's adding those products. Okay, so to add anything into the products, I need to have a method, which I'll call add. It will have product passed into it, and it will basically just push that product into our products array. See what we're doing there? Okay. I'm also going to require a summary method. So this method will basically just tell the customer what they have in the basket. So it will just say customer.full name. Remember, we got this full name from the customer class. So we say full name ordered. All right. So this will be printed. So we're basically tapping into this method, okay, and using it here. So this is the customer's put in here, and then we access the details here. All right, so I now want to loop through all the products that the customer has added as P, and then I will say puts, all right, item, and we'll give it the item.name, and then we also have the price, and we say p.price. All right, so again, we are tapping into the product and we're getting all that information that we need. So I can end this here. All right, so down below we can, I'd like to print a total summary. So the total cost of the product. So I say total will then be, we can add the pound sign. If I can type, add the pound sign, that'll be total over there. So obviously this total method does not exist yet. So I'm going to create a method called total. All right, so we're going to use a really cool method called inject. So basically we have our products array. So we have a method of an array called inject. So inject will basically go through all the products that we have. All right, initialize the output as 0, the sum, and then what it would do is yield two things back to us. One is the sum and the other is P, which is the object. So what we're doing here is we are adding up every product's price, and the sum is holding that value for us. Okay, so this sum here starts off at 0. All right, and then this here takes 0 plus the price, and then it loops through and it adds everything together for us. So we'll have the total cost for every product. All right, guys, so we have actually completed for this section. In the next section, we are going to start with the main .rb and complete it. So I'll see you in the next lesson.